Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great mini Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV. So I guess I should say small Class C. It's not really a mini. But today, guys, we're going to look at one that's very, very hard to find. That is a late model small motorhome with a slide with extremely low miles. Well, here it is, guys. 2017 Forest River Forester. This is a model number 2251 SLE, and this is the smallest one they built as far as length in 2017. Has a slide. 6,900 miles, guys. 115 hours on the generator. Got generator running right now. Motorhome's running. I've got the AC on, dash and roof. I've got the refrigerator getting cold. Water heater's hot. Guys, this thing is... I'm gonna have them kind of sweep it out and wipe it out when they get a chance, my cleaning crew. But other than that, guys, this thing's ready to go. All you got to do is come in, pay for it, take it home with you. Sitting on Michelin's, or my grandpa used to call them Michelin's, LTX tires, which are one of that and Firestone, probably my pick for RV tires. You've got a power awning that works great. It's clean. LED power, LED strips, light strips, fiberglass roof. That's one good thing about the Forest River versus the Thor. They have fiberglass roof on most of their C's. Is a E450 Ford chassis with a 6.8 Triton V10, 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Guys, this thing runs like a sports car, at least as far as an average RV. 7,500 pound tow capacity now. Do I recommend towing 7,500 pounds on this thing? Probably not. I'll let you be your own judgment about that. I try to, myself personally, cap these things off about 5,000 pounds just to be safe. But that's, you know, the factory says 7,500 pounds, so I'm not gonna argue with them. I'm just asking you to use common sense when towing with an RV. Just because something says you should do something doesn't mean you should. New Corvette will run 200 miles an hour. Does that mean it can't, just because it can run 200 miles an hour, that means you should take it up the interstate and do 200 miles an hour? So keep that in mind, guys. Good looking exterior, guys. It has 4 kW Onan generator, like I said, 115 hours. Got that, of course, newer style Ford front end I really like. It's a 450 chassis, which is unusual because many of these are built on 350 chassis. And the 450 is just a little bit heavier duty. It's a 1.5 tons versus a ton, and a wider wheelbase for greater driving stability. So yeah, anytime you can go from a 450 or from a 350 to a 450, it's well worth it. Let's look inside. Of course, got the power awning out, no rips or tears. Like I said, it just came in, so we haven't cleaned the inside of it yet, and it's not that bad. It just needs to be swept out and wiped out. So if you can ignore that, guys, you're getting a nice motorhome. And like I said, no need to wait on an inspection. Of course, I want you to come up and test drive it and inspect it yourself, of course. But you don't have to worry about having to wait on anything getting fixed. Because I've been over this thing, got the plumbing system on, water heater, awning, TVs, stereo, all that good stuff works, guys. I'm definitely going to shut this door, save that AC, because it is blazing hot today. Between that front AC and this rooftop AC, it's doing a fantastic job, guys. You know, what's nice about these small ones is that dash air will keep anybody sitting at your table booth fairly well comfortable without running the generator and the roof air. So, of course, you can if you want to. You don't have to. You know, RV generators are designed to be used while driving down the road. So, in case you don't know that, that's what supplies power from everything from the cab back to have as much comfort as possible. Look at the Cabover real quick before we get into the cab. I've got the safety net up so you can kind of see what it looks like. You know, this is between a full and a queen size bed. It takes queen size sheets. It's 2 or 3 inches more narrow than a 60-inch queen bed, so it's like 57 inches. So you know, you can call it what you want. It's bigger than a full, smaller than a queen. Of course, got TV on a swivel on the antenna right now. It's got the stationary antenna. You don't have to worry about cranking up or down. Here in the front cab, guys, there's no check engine lights, no warning lights. 6,904.5 miles. You can see right there, guys, looks great. Dash air is nice and cold. It's got navigation. It's got a backup camera built into the mirror. I'll show you the air conditioner, at least up here real quick. Let me get my thermometer out. And you can see, guys, we're sitting here at idle. Keep in mind, these will get colder. Well, if I point it in the right direction there. These will get colder as you drive down the road. So, that's cold. Seats look great. Power windows, headlights, all that good stuff. Tilt cruise. Dash looks good. No carpet in here whatsoever. I do like that. Got the rubber mat. Plastics look good. In fact, this unit doesn't have any carpet. Table booth makes a bed. Got some nice overhead storage. Nice tall roof too. This is a 7-foot tall roof. And decent storage. I mean, for a small motorhome. You know, you're not going to expect a ton of storage in an RV this size, but it's not bad at all. 3-burner stovetop oven, sink, which I've been messing with here. Yeah, gas, electric, 6-gallon water heater. Obviously it works. Got one little step up right here because you got some extra storage and slide out motors and stuff on the outside. Bedspread's never been taken out of the bag, so they probably just had their own bedspread. This is a Queen Island bed. Now, guys, when this slide out comes in, this bed goes up against this wall and folds in half. So you do not have use of your bed when you're without putting your room out. But you got used to the bathroom and you got use of everything else but that. So, and you can always make your table booth bed, and you got your Cabover bed. So this can sleep 5 to 6. They put a little custom touches in here. Sell, relax, repeat. So I guess they were into selling, which I haven't done in many, and which is something I've never really gotten into, but I have been on a sailboat or two. It is kind of interesting and relaxing. Vanity area. You've got a 6 cubic foot RV refrigerator freezer. Now, guys, I've had this thing on for a little bit. Not really enough for the refrigerator to get to operating temp, but definitely enough that you can tell the freezer is getting cold. And as many of you know, with RV refrigerators, it can take these things 6, 7, 8 hours, 12 hours, sometimes even more to get to operating temperature in the refrigerator and the freezer. So unfortunately, I don't have time to wait that long. But you can tell the freezer works within an hour or two. So 23 degrees, 20 degrees, 22. So 99% of the time, guys, if the freezer works, if the coldness has to travel down to the refrigerator, so it's not going to be, you know, at operating temp for a long time. Like I said, if I left this thing on another 4 or 5 hours, yeah, it would be noticeably colder in the refrigerator. But it does work, guys. Like I said, it's very rarely do you see one cooling and not the other. So in fact, I've only seen it like one time in the 20 plus years I've been in this industry. I've seen a lot of people that think their refrigerator wasn't cooling because they're not like a house fridge where you got a compressor and you got a fan blowing cold air around. You know, you point one of these bad boys in there and it'll show you real quick what the actual temperature is. So, you know, RV refrigerators are a lot different than house refrigerators as far as that's concerned. You know, I've shown people that, and then I've told them I put a bottle of water in, a hot bottle of water, room temperature bottle of water in one for a couple hours, come back out, thing was ice cold. But the refrigerator didn't work. Happens, you know. But, you know, like I said, guys, it's all what you're used to. Everybody's got to start out with an RV sometime that's going to get into it. So, heck, I've done mistakes like that when I was a teenager with my first one. That's just live and learn, guys. That's experience goes a long way in this lifestyle and hobby, you know. But it's got a fiberglass roof. I really like that because very little chance of roof issues and a lot less maintenance than a rubber roof. And it's you know, if you're wanting small but you want to sleep with a family, you want room, this is nice, guys. I'm looking at the price too, compared to like a 17 model Class B with half this room. Probably be a nice Class B would probably be another $10,000 to $20,000 with half the room or more, and the B plus about the same. This Class C, however, more space, more room, not really that much difference in fuel mileage. I mean, yeah, a Class B might get, you know, 3 or 4 miles a gallon better than this, guys, but you know, nobody buys an RV to save on gas. I mean, if you can get 9-10 miles a gallon out of an RV, you're doing good. You're doing better than most. And now some of those Class Bs will get better, yes, but you don't drive it to work every day either. So, and I know some people full-time in them, I know they're a little more concerned with fuel mileage than the recreational user, but if you're going to buy an RV for recreational use, take my advice, don't worry about miles per gallon. Put gas in it, use it when you can, and enjoy it. You know, I haven't checked fuel mileage in my RVs in many years. Now, if it seems like it's using more than normal, then I'll start checking it. But guys, I don't. You know, that's just some people get plumb near paranoid about that. I mean, I've had people bring in trades before here with, in the middle of summer, hot as it is right now, and they've got the generator off in their motorhome and the dash air off to save fuel. You come in, it's so hot in here, you know, it'd be so hot in there you can't stand to stay in there more than a minute or two to look at their trade-in, because they were so scared they were going to lose that half a mile a gallon. You know, so they're going to give up that comfort just for that kind of, just to save a few pennies on gas. So, and guys, you know, like I said, that's just it's amusing sometimes about it, to me at least. I may be different than most people, but you know, I don't like I said, I tell people who are worried about fuel mileage and they're going to buy a RV for recreational use, if you're that paranoid about fuel mileage, you know, buy a Honda Civic and put a tent in the trunk and a cooler. So you'll save gas then. You know, you're buying a box on wheels. They're not fuel efficient, guys. They never have been, never will be. Diesels help, but at the end of the day, these are not going to get what a car gets on fuel. Anyway, enough rant on that. Gotta love it, guys. You know, if you want a nice little motor home, this is one right here that you can't find right now, guys. You can't buy a new one. They're sold out. You have to order one. You're talking months and months and months to get it, and all during that time while you're waiting on your motor home be built, that price is going up and up and up. So this is a great deal for what it is now. You know, MSRP prices have risen almost 20% in the past 12 months or 18 months. So, you know, what this thing costs new, the new ones now cost 25-30 grand higher. So this is a great opportunity for $57,900. You know, we will guarantee the refrigerator, freezer, slide out, roof air, and generator to work, which I've already checked, guys. You saw it yourself. It works. It's ready. You know, I'll have them kind of clean it out a little bit for you, make it look a little better when I get somebody freed up to clean it. I'm short-handed on cleaning help like everything else, but when they get to it, it'll look better, a lot better, and have the bed made up and all that. So I just wanted to shoot a quick video on it because I've had a ton of calls. Hey, I want to see some short Class Cs. I've got them, guys. I've got a couple of them. For right now, that is. I may not. This time next week, I'll be wishing I had some. That's possible. But anyway, guys, $57.9 haggle free. It was going to be $59.9 with a full checkout and warranty, but it's $57.9. We discounted because we can't do that right now. I don't have the manpower, of course, to do anything more than a basic check, which I've already done, guys. And don't get me wrong, I'm not asking you to take my word for it. You can come in here and recreate everything I just did and inspect it for yourself and see the same conclusion I did, that hey, it's ready to go, besides a little cleanup. And come get it while you can, guys. $57.9 haggle free firm. If you're interested, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Always call before coming, make sure it's available. Keep in mind, guys, we are an extremely busy RV dealership. These things, you know, especially right now, I've got more inventory than anybody in hundreds of miles, and especially considering that primarily used. In fact, all used. I don't have a new RV on the lot right now. Can't get them. But guys, I mean, I've got probably 80, 85 units in stock. I don't have them all listed online. I'm working on that. But if it's something you think you're interested in, give us a call. I've got something for everybody, guys. Class A, B's, and C's, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers. You never know what we're going to have come in from one day to the next. We take trade-ins, all shapes and sizes. It can be a motor home. It can be a towable. It can be a car, truck, antique. You know, we'll anything different. I mean, we like different, guys. That's what I love about working here. You know, a lot of RV dealers are scared of something different. We're not. We embrace it. If it's something different, something unique, we're going to buy it or trade for it, guys, and put it out there for sale, because it's just cool. I mean, I've done some really awesome videos over the years on some pretty unique items that I guarantee you not another RV reviewer on YouTube has ever done videos on before. I've done everything from SWAT vans, which is one of my favorite, to decommissioned SWAT vehicles, to news vans with all the electronics. I've done muscle cars. I've done, wow, I'd have to go back. You have to go through my videos, guys. I've done a lot. Had a lot of fun with it too. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Appreciate my almost 30,000 subscribers, each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, bell notification button. Feel free to smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Feel free to tell your friends about us, your family. You know what, guys, we've been here a long time, 53 years for a reason, and you're seeing it right now. 57.9 for 172251 Forester with 6,900 miles with everything working on it. So yeah, you see real quick. Well, I've got some folks here right now that I'm gonna talk to when I get done with this video that just came in, that drove from South Dakota and to buy a motorhome from us. Because, and how many RV dealers do they pass between there and here? Makes you realize real quick why my prices and my inventory brings people here, guys. So of course, that's why I always tell people, call before coming to look. If you're coming a significant distance, it wouldn't be a bad idea to leave a deposit on it. Better safe than sorry, because y'all know I've done many videos that published one evening, and then the next morning have 5 people call wanting to buy it, and 3 minutes after we open, it's got a deposit on it. And that happens a lot. It's happened, what, twice this week? So all it takes is somebody looking for this particular style motorhome, this size and this price range. They're going to buy this one. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. Again, I appreciate all my subscribers. If you've got any questions, again, our phone number is 706-965-7929. You can email sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Even though I highly recommend calling instead of emailing for faster response during business hours. Our business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday 9 to 5 Eastern, closed Sunday for the Lord's Day and Family Day for our employees. We also are closed most holidays. And anyway, guys, thank y'all again for watching. Delivery's available, financing's available with approved credit, down payment. Call us for up-to-date information on that. And come on out and visit with us, guys. We're the only dealership around that has this much inventory and just lets you roam around free range, guys. You don't have to have a salesperson follow you around. You don't have to come into a showroom or sit across a desk from a salesperson where they can get all your information before they even let you on the lot, like Rip-Off World and a lot of these other corporate dealers do. We just let you come and browse, guys. No pressure. We want you to come to us, not we come to you. You come to us and you look around all you want. If you don't see anything you like, get your car and leave if you want to, or you can come inside and tell us what you are looking for, and we can maybe have something coming in. I've got probably 15 units nationwide, just waiting on my drivers to get freed up to pick them up. So I've always got stuff coming in, guys. In the same way, guys, online, if you are wanting something in particular that you don't see on my website, which is parkwayrvcenter.com, pick up the phone and just call one of my salespeople during business hours. Tell them what you're looking for. Leave them your contact information. They're not going to bug you, guys. You know, that's the thing. So many people are afraid to leave a phone number and an email because they don't want their phone blowing up 18 times a day with promotional stuff and basically just trying to get you to buy something. Guys, my folks, my people are not going to call you unless we have something like you're looking for coming in or just came in, not posted online yet. So feel free to call anytime, talk to one of the salespeople, get to know them a little bit, let them get to know you. You know, the more you get to know the salespeople, the more you become the first person in mind for them to call when something comes in that you're looking for. A lot of times, guys, they might have 10 people wanting the exact same kind of RV. So, you know, if you talk to them and all that, they'll definitely remember you. I don't know if I even showed you the bathroom or not, guys. I apologize. Bathroom got a toilet, got a skylight, no signs of water damage, just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And of course your outside vanity. Anyway, guys, 579 haggle-free firm. Give us a call. No fees, no surprises, no games or gimmicks. You know, we do have to charge a $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's applicable to Georgia residents only. Out of state, you don't pay that. Of course, plus applicable sales tax. We don't have thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and happy camper fees like Rip-Off World and the rest of these corporate dealers do. Our prices are better, our sales experience is a lot better, and our RVs are better. You know, so many people go into like Rip-Off World and they'll see something priced online for $57.9. We use this one for example. Time they make you buy this, and this, and add this, and this fee, and then finance it, you owe $75,000 the next day on an RV that was priced for $57.9. It happens every day, but not here, guys. We keep things easy, simple, and done. No upsells, no fees, just a 57, no haggling, $57.9 haggle-free firm plus applicable sales tax. And of course, if you're a Georgia resident, you pay that $140, $150 fees there. But guys, that's assuring, because I'm gonna tell you guys, more dealers than not, the advertised price is totally different than the out the door price. You always want to get the out the door price. I mean, yeah, you know, it's like me. Okay, let's just say I want to advertise this one for $47.9 instead of $57.9. And I'm thinking like the big dealers do. Okay, all right, I'll sell it to you $47.9, but keep in mind I got $10,000 worth of fees I got to add to it. But it makes it look like I'm selling it for less because advertised for less. But when you pay everything, you're actually paying what this one's priced to begin with. And I'm just using that for an example, guys. That's how a lot of these big dealers operate. And plus, they also make you, to buy it for that advertised price, they make you go through their finance department. If a dealer says you have to buy it for this price, you have to go through our finance department. Let me tell you my advice: just shake their hand, tell them thank you for showing me the RV, and just get up and leave. Because what they do is they actually get you approved at a higher interest rate than what you actually got approved for from the bank, and they mark it up, and the bank lets them keep about 80% of that markup. I mean, so you figure 57.9 with a 2% interest rate markup, you're talking thousands and thousands of dollars you're overpaying for finance, and the dealer gets to keep. Plus they're charging you for extended warranties and gap insurance. All that stuff is marked up multiple times over dealer cost and what you can buy it for yourself after you buy the RV. So don't fall victim to that. That's how they get you, guys. You know, they might only make $4 or $5 grand on the front end, the profit on the RV versus what they have in it, but they might make 10, 12 grand. Might make 10 or 12 grand what they call the back end. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. And so again, subscribe to my channel. I know it's a little bit of a long video, but I just like to explain some stuff sometimes. And stay tuned for some more, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.